Hi guys, you're welcome back to Physics Solution, and I'm super excited to have you back with me here. Today we'll be solving another question on the topic we asked us. And the question goes to us. As a result of air at the top of a barometer, the height of the mercury column is 73.5 centimeter when it should be 75 centimeter. The volume of the space above the mercury is 8 centimeter cube. Calculate the correct barometric height when the thermometer reads 74 centimeter and the volume of the space above the mercury is 6 centimeter cube. This is a very interesting question and I would like us to uh, solve it using a diagram. I will be drawing the barometer to make it more clear to us. So let me try drawing the barometer. So let's say this is our so this is our barometer. Mine is not that straight, I'm sorry. Try to make it neat, but mine is not getting straight. So this makes sense. So the barometer, this is where the mercury. So we have this. Oh no, there's a space above the mercury. This space above the mercury. Okay. Okay. So that's our mercury. Our mercury is here. Hmm. So I told that as a result of air at the top of the barometer. So we have air here. So there shouldn't be air there in the first place because the the top there should be a vacuum if the barometer wasn't faulty. But because this barometer is a faulty barometer, so that's why we have air there. That place should be a vacuum. It should be a vacuum. Exactly. So it is because we have air there. That's why the barometer is not giving us the accurate reading. Then as a result of air at the top of the barometer, the height of the mercury column, this is the height of the mercury column now, from this point here to this point here is 73.5 centimeter when it should be 75 centimeter. Because now when it should be, please let's note this statement. When it should be 75 centimeter. That means that this is the value for the atmospheric pressure of that day. Because this barometer is used to measure atmospheric pressure. So we've noted that the atmospheric pressure for the day, atmospheric pressure is equal to 75 centimeter. But the barometer is now giving us the value of what? 73.5 centimeter because of the air which is in the barometer. If this space that we have here, this space that we have here, this space here is made of does not contain air. Now this barometer would have given us a value of what? 75 centimeter of mercury. So that is so we're told that the height of the mercury column is 73.5 centimeter when it should be 75 centimeter. Okay, let's go further. We're told again that the volume of the space above the mercury, and this space here, the space up here, the volume of this space here is above the mercury is 75 is 8 centimeter cube. So the space here, the volume here, V is equals to 8 centimeter cube. Okay, I think we are getting there. So we've gotten our length of so okay, let's go further. Calculate the correct barometric height when the thermometer or barometer it should be, let me check my question again. Calculate when the barometer is, sorry, here should be barometer. It's a typographical error. Here should be barometer here. How can I do this now? So we should calculate the correct barometric height when the barometer, not thermometer, should have should be barometer. Okay, let me, should be barometer. So should have barometer here. So calculate the barometric height when the barometer reads 74 centimeter. Okay, let me do another barometer for us now. So we're having another barometer now. It is still the same barometer, but it's different values now. Just trying to make it more clear to us so that you know what is going on here. So now, so we are told that calculate the correct barometric height when the barometer reads 74 centimeter. And in this case now, our barometer records an height of 74 centimeter, and the volume of the space above the mercury. You see how the space is still there, and we said we have air here. There's air here. What you have here is air. So we still have air here, and the volume of the air, the volume of the space above the mercury is 6 centimeter cube. The volume is 6 centimeter cube. So we have to calculate the correct now in this first instance here. Let me label this first instance. First instance. We're given the correct, said from this place here when they said when it should be 20 centimeter. So we are given the correct value of the atmospheric pressure in this first instance here. But in the second instance here, let me label the second instance. Second instance. We are asked to calculate the correct, that we have to calculate the correct one now. So this is where to calculate the correct barometric height. Now, the correct barometric height should be the correct atmospheric pressure of the day at that particular using that same barometer. So the correct barometric height is the correct atmospheric pressure when this barometer does not contain any air over at the top there. So this is the question. So as we know that our barometer is used to measure atmospheric pressure. So what we are being asked to calculate for the atmospheric pressure using this barometer. So let's quickly solve this now. In the first case, we will use our first instance as our V1 and P1, and we use our second instance as our P2 and V2 because we're using Boyle's law. So uh, the 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 pressure on the air column on the air in the first instance, the pressure on it is the P1 is equals to the pressure on the air there is the uh, atmospheric pressure atmospheric pressure minus the length of mercury as it's acting on the minus length of mercury, so 73.5. So that is the pressure on the air column. The pressure on the air column is the atmospheric pressure subtracted minus the length of mercury. This length of mercury here, this length of mercury, which is 73.5. So your pressure on the air column is atmospheric pressure is subtracted minus the height of mercury column. While the V1, the volume of the air column there is 8 centimeter cube we are given. While in the second case here, P2, the pressure on the air column here is also the atmospheric pressure minus the this same height of mercury column again, which is 74. So our V2 also is, we are given also as 6 centimeter cube, 6 centimeter cube. So our P1 here, because we are giving our atmospheric pressure here as 75. So 75 minus 73.5, and this gives us 1.5, 1.5, 1 point, yeah, 1.5. So let's now use our formula now. P1 V1 equals to P2 V2. So what our P1 is 1.5 multiplied by V1 is 8 equals to our P2. Our P2 is H minus 74 multiplied by 6. So let's solve this. So 1.5 multiplied by 8 equals to 12. 12 equals 6H minus 74 multiplied by 6. 444. 4 meter is a metaphor. So the 444. Then we will have to bring, now it was 12, you bring 444 to the other side, plus 444 equals 6H. 444 plus 12 is 456. 456 equals to 6H, and our H equals to 76. So our H equals to 76 centimeter of mercury. Let me just let me label mine. So 1.5 centimeter mercury. So our atmospheric pressure, our atmospheric pressure in this case instance here, this space here, the H is equal to 76 centimeter mercury. So as you can see now, we've gotten the correct barometric height. This should be the value of the. Let me explain further. I think you are not getting. Let me explain further. No, what we'll be having. Let me take the reality now. Let me show you the reality of what we are saying. The reality of what we are saying is that coming. The reality of what we are saying is that if there were not to be any air, let me just make a quick one here. Let's say there's no eh, let's say there's no any air here. That therefore we're having a vacuum here. We're having a what? A vacuum here. What we'll be having as the length of the mercury here, what we'll have as the length of the mercury here will be the correct atmospheric pressure, which is 76 centimeter of mercury, instead of you having 74 here. So if there were no air here, we'll be having what? Our length of mercury to be what? 76, instead of having it to be 74. But because there was air here, that was what gave us this wrong barometric reading. So I believe this is very much clear enough. Endeavor to watch the video again if you are confused about the concept, and feel free to drop your question for me in the comment section. I'll be happily and gladly ready to answer your question. Like the video if you gain one or two things. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't done so before, and also click the bell icon so that you'll be notified anytime I drop a new video like this. See you again.